Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Acambe in trial number 2, level 70. You might be thinking, oh, how does that work? Because Acambe does magic damage and, I'll show you how to use them. But it's a little bit difficult to explain, so it's so much easier to just show you. But I do believe the stage has a little bit of a glitch with summons. There's this one specific spot, well actually two specific spots I guess, where summons can die and the boss will not go again. This is one of those spots, by the way, where this guard of the princess is standing. The guard is going to survive this this time because the boss's damage is going to be lower, but I will show you the other spot. It just takes a little bit of time to get there, and then I will show you. So this is just a very kind of standard opening. I just got to get through this. It's on turn number 2 or 3, I think, where I can show you what happens. Okay, so another shield. Oh, so he has the engraving talent that lets him use that sword plus, I don't know what it is, but basically it refreshes the cooldown and gives him back the energy, that one. So sometimes I get those lucky breaks. So anyway, let's keep going. Oh, I'm going to put this flag down to increase Gloria's damage so that she can hopefully one-shot this thing. Or maybe not, we'll see. Okay, she didn't one-shot it, but that's okay. Alright, so actually I messed that up a little bit. Sorry, I need Gloria to not have done that. I need Gloria to not be in the center spot because that's where the trick is. So Gloria's gonna go over there. If she still doesn't kill that, that's okay. Okay, and now here is the trick spot right here. If a summon gets killed over there, for some reason, the boss doesn't take an extra turn. But if a summon gets killed anywhere else, the boss does take an extra turn. So I don't know why that works, but it does. So so I basically do something like this, and I do extra damage with Acambe, and you'll see. I mean, it's to me I thought it was pretty effective. So let's heal this guy over here. And let's go. So now the boss, he is going to cast a skill, and he's going to do that, and that summon gets killed. And the boss, as I said, does not take an extra turn. I don't know why, but he doesn't. So because of that, I only have to worry about this one guy, like this one, in this case Gloria, who's going to do that cross AoE, which is going to be so much easier to tank, obviously, right? So I'm going to, I can put everyone else wherever I want to. I can do this, and whatever. And now, I mean, so I have to wait a turn, or I can just use random skills. So in this turn I will wait with Acambe, and then next turn I will use like one of his buffing skills. But that's it. I mean, I'll just show you one more rotation to show you how to do this if you want to copy exactly what I'm doing. Because this guy's alive, I need to make sure that he doesn't go in the wrong spot and get killed, basically. But this is my rotation, and then I use the other flag because the flag boosts the summon's damage. So I have two flags over here on the left side. And, well, there you go. So now this thing is going to spawn these rocks. So I use one of Acambe's summons to take out the rocks, and I use another of Acambe's summons right in this spot to tank the boss and also do extra damage to the boss. So this is one of those turns I'm going to buff everybody. So I do that to buff. I might even be able to move those crystals, but I mean, this is already working, so I don't want to mess with a good thing, there we go, and that's that rotation. This guy has to just make sure he doesn't die. And I can start this pretty soon. Okay, so now this is the turn, right? After the boss does that attack to the guard, that's the turn where you use Acambe's summons. So I'm going to use one summon right here, and I'm going to use the other summon right over here to take out those two things. And you might be wondering, well, what about the ranged attacks to the boss from these summons? I'll show you how that works as well. So the first turn this happens, I mean, the turn is pretty much done. The only thing that's remaining here is my Iana to take a turn. So my Iana just kills this thing off. And then for the next turn, when my allies attack, the boss is going to take some range damage from this thing, but that's okay, no need to worry. I will show you what happens. So I'll just keep him here. Now he is going to attack the boss, and you will see that the boss actually takes extra damage from this thing, 1,000 extra damage, and he also gets that hit back, but that's okay, don't worry about it, just watch what happens. Again, that happens. This is the turn. I'm going to have Acambe wait, and I need her to heal everyone. I don't really need to heal this turn, but anyway, just watch what happens, okay? So at the end of the turn, this assassin actually disappears before the boss's cross attack goes. So, you know, it's a very effective way, right? Like you can get a lot of extra damage out. You can do AoE damage. You can do a lot of things with Acambe in the stage and actually not suffer any consequences. The only thing you have to make sure is on the first turn. So I'm going to go back and show you the turn that Acambe puts these summons, because that is an important thing I have to note. After Acambe puts his summons, right? Like suppose I am using somebody else, like Iana here, to attack. That will be a mistake, because just watch what happens. If Iana, or if I have another DPS of some kind that takes a turn after Acambe to attack, that will be disastrous, because watch what happens. So these guys will attack, and they will get that, and then their lightning thing will actually go off now, which is not what we want. So that could be disastrous. So, you know, as you can see, the entire stage blew up. So that's one thing you have to make sure. You have to make sure that your team is built such that after Acambe goes, the other heroes don't attack the boss. They can attack the crystals, but they can't attack the boss this turn. The next turn they can attack, that's fine. So the turn that the summons come out, they cannot attack, nobody can attack the boss after that, which usually is not a hard thing to accomplish, because usually you're bringing melee heroes in this stage, and most of the melee heroes are going to be higher speed than Acambe anyway. So anyway, this is a nifty little trick that I found with Acambe. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch, because I don't, like, why is it that just, if I put it in another spot, watch what happens. If I put it here instead, right, it doesn't work. Like, this summon's gonna die, and then the boss is going to attack again. So I'm pretty sure this is like some kind of weird glitch. I don't even know if they're gonna, yeah, maybe I will make sure by moving this guy over, just to make sure that the summons do get that. Okay, now you can see. So watch what happens. So this time, when that summon dies, oh, well, the boss, I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. What did I do before? One of those times when I did it, the boss attacked again. Maybe it was like this spot over here, I don't know. But for sure, if I have two summons here and the boss attacks and kills both of them, the boss does take an extra turn right after that. So you can't do it to go, you know, to completely negate this attack, but you can negate one of them, which I think is pretty strong already. So I know, you know, right now Acambe is on banner and people are pulling him and people think he's strong and other people disagree and think he's weak. And I mean, whatever it is, if you happen to have him and you want to use him everywhere because you really like the character, this is actually a stage he works well in, although it's not immediately intuitive. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.